How's it going, guys? Just wanted to share a quick video real quick on my camper van build. Just got a call last night to California for a wildland fire, so I'm not going to be putting anything up. But last night when I got the call, I was out here working on the van. So here's a quick little view of what I got going on. That flag, Home Depot was handing those out on Memorial Day, so I snagged that and put it in the back window so everyone can see it when they drive by. But I threw down some 1-inch insulation here and then put a little 1/2-inch OSB on top of it just to give it some sort of a little floor. The van floors are kind of grooved and, you know, like rigid. Made it real hard on the knees when you're working inside here. But I have this roofing membrane coating the entire van. It's just like a tarry type waterproofing. It's sticky and black on one side and shiny Reflectix on the other, and it takes the hollowness and vibration out of the metal. So when I hit the sidewall, it sounds real solid. On top of that, I got spray foam inside the voids, like over there in the door jamb, you see. Take some of the hollowness out, maybe some air that was getting through. The door's still open and closed fine. If I ever have to replace one, we'll see how that goes. But that insulation, you can just scrape it right out. It's not a problem. And then on top of that, I got this Reflectix taped up everywhere. So up on top, on the sides. I had some of that waterproofing roofing membrane to take the vibration out there, but when it heats up, you have to put the Reflectix over it, or else when it heats up, it becomes pliable and it just falls right off of there. It loses its adhesive. You know, it's kind of like a tarry stuff. When it heats up, it gets soft and doesn't stick very well. So you got to back that up with that Reflectix. I'm almost done insulating the sides here, as you can see. I'm going to finish insulating that and then do some sort of a side panel here to keep the contour. You know, this is curved right here. The sidewalls are curved, so I'd like to keep that. I don't want to just put a straight board in there. I may have to, but you know, you're gonna lose like 1 inch or 2 on the sidewalls here if you just put a straight board. You know, like 1 inch or 2 doesn't seem like a whole lot, but you get it on both sides and you got, you know, let's say 6 inches of more moving room or storage space, and everything counts in a van. But yeah, this is my next little project. It's my first camper van video that I've done for you guys. I've had this van for a few years. I just use it to haul garbage cans and whatnot, you know. I just did a run to the dump, washed out my garbage cans, and now I'm chopped up a bunch of wood, weed eated all this, you know. Chopped up a bunch of wood for next winter. Trees I took down out here that were in my way of this driveway that I put in. But anyhow, back to the van. This right here, the windows. You see how one window's kind of got that Reflectix in it? So I got that Reflectix, I cut it to the shape of the window, and then I put a magnetic tape on the opposite side of it to hold it in place. So that's my blackout. Right now I got it spray painted white. I'm gonna redo it in black because it got all dirty and stuff. I was stepping on it, threw lumber and tools on top of it, so it looks all dirty now, but I'm gonna do it black to make it look like it's tinted. And then when I wand it up and I don't want anyone to see, it'll look tinted. And then when I'm driving and I want to see out the back window, boom, just take it off. Fold it up, store it on the side just like that. Pretty cool. I've watched a few camper van videos. I haven't seen that one, so hopefully someone checks this out and can appreciate that. Maybe they'll end up doing it in theirs. You know, I don't have any windows in here. People always make fun of the creeper van until they need a couch moved or a bed moved. Then they want to be like, hey, yeah, you want to bring your moving van over? You know? But no punches held when they don't need it, you know? It's just creeper van. But yeah, pretty cool. I might throw like a rack up on top and put like a ladder or something just to make it look like a utility type construction van, you know, like an urban stealth camping type setup. But I'll just end up taking it probably to the river, put a cot in here that I can fold up and fold down, you know, cot in a sleeping bag or something. I did actually drill a hole in the floor in case I ever wanted to put, it's right next, that's the fuel inlet. So basically what I did was I went underneath and I drilled it from the bottom coming up. I did a pilot hole and then I finished drilling it out from the top. That's to make sure, you know, you don't hit the framing. All I did was go through some light sheet metal. So it was really easy to do. And, you know, you didn't hit a gas line or anything like that. So that's going to be my gray water dump come time. But yeah, it's pretty clean. You know, got about 220,000 miles on it or so. Never had a problem with this thing. I've actually owned it about 6 years now, and I've just used it as a garbage hauler, little farm van that I keep down here in the field. But now I think we got a baby, and you know, you don't want to take the travel trailer with you everywhere. You know, I don't want to take it just to go for a weekend camping. You know, this isn't glamping. I just want to somewhere out of the elements for my baby to sleep is basically what it's coming down to. He's 4 months old, so instead of putting him on a tent floor or whatever, I'll just have mama sleep in here with him, and me and the other boys can camp out in a real tent. So she'll take her car, the family car, and I'll drive the van, and then we'll camp out for the weekend and drive back. No big deal. Plus it's small enough if we wanted to go to the grocery store or something, go hang out, we can, you know, with a travel trailer. You got to think about somewhere to park it when you pull in and whatnot. But yeah, heck, you could even come up here and recline these seats. Sleep in these seats. These things fold back really good. Pardon the camera angle here for a second. But yeah, look at that. These seats fold down crazy flat. I could sleep in that if I had to. I guess I'll have to keep that in mind when I put some sort of a cupboard here for a drain. Some sort of a sink. I'd like some sort of a little sink to go right there. We'll see how I plan it all out. If you guys have any recommendations, leave it in the comments section. Like I said, I'm headed to California for a wildland fire right now. I'm not going to be back for 2 weeks, so hopefully in those 2 weeks someone's going to see this and maybe put a link to some other really cool build videos. You know, I don't really have a budget on this, and I don't really have a plan mapped out. I just, I think one of the things I do want to do though is I took it and I pressure washed it, and I took some of the paint off the side. So I think down here on the bottom I'm going to end up doing a like a pin, not like a pinstriping, but like from here, let's see if I can get a good shot, from here to the bottom, all this I'm going to do like a lighter gray. And I'll probably spray the rims, take those off, sand them all down, get the rims maybe like a, let's see, maybe like a gray, that lighter gray that I'm talking about here, and then maybe paint these white, see how that comes out. Maybe I'll just do one and then change it if I don't like it, but you know, something to really make it pop. Might do some modifications to the grill too. Maybe put in like a black, or probably like a gray, black grill, you know, something. Polish up these headlights, get them looking good. But yeah, I got, oh, I wish I had brought that down. Check this out. So I already had it wired. Here's my ground wire, and here's my hot wire. Don't worry, they're not hooked up. They're disconnected from the battery. But I have 2 deep cycle batteries that I pull this. It's just kind of weight under there. Boom. And then I had batteries hooked up back over here behind the driver's seat right there. 2 deep cycle batteries and a 2500 watt inverter and a microwave in here. So right there you can charge your phones, you know, bring a laptop and charge up your laptop. And I have it hooked to the front battery, so the alternator in this will end up charging the batteries in the back. So if you drive it, it'll charge those batteries, or if you just have it running, it'll charge those batteries. And yeah, so you got constant power pretty much as long as you're starting the truck up or the van up and moving it. So that's good for your microwave or your, you know, laptop charging, whatever you need. So I think that cost me, like, I had someone professionally do it. They put an inline fuse and everything, ran it through the firewall up front, did it. I think 200 bucks is what I paid. So I could have done it myself, but once again, time is of the essence here. Like I said, I need to get off this thing and start packing my bag for California. So anyhow, I'm gonna get to that, and over here I'll give you a sound. You see how I haven't insulated this yet? Listen to how hollow this is. Actually, that sounds pretty firm. That's a horrible example. Anyway. All right, you guys. So if you see any builds that you guys think is pretty cool, or any recommendations that you might think of, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't checked out the channel, make sure to do so. You know, this is my first camper van video, but you know, I got the travel trailer that I'm going to be putting videos up on. I've had that thing for 3 years now. This van build I'm going to put out, and yeah, we're going to hit the road the beginning of next year. So kind of my deadlines around January, February, March, right around there. We're going to be taking some trips, and I don't quite know what I got planned for this van yet, but drop any comments or links to any other cool videos that you guys would recommend. So all right, I'll quit blabbering on. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, check it out. All right, peace.